Right, so we're back up here at the Langhard development to see what's happening. So, if you want a really wet, really damp, really cold, £250,000 house, this is what I bet. Because I can promise you, your heating bills will be through the roof if you want to keep it warm. Honestly, I've lived here all my life and I ken what it's like. And that's before winter. When winter comes, you'll really freeze. £250,000 for kit houses. And I wouldn't give him 250 quid for them. Honestly, I wouldn't. He's destroyed an environmental hotspot. God knows how much he paid for to get that done. Brown envelope development, definitely. Because there's no way. Look, there's the wood. There's going to build your house if you want in here. Sitting out in the rain. Okay, it's been pressure treated or whatever. But look at that shite. 250 grand for tin foil. And then they clad it. We shit cladding. It's not even stain built. Okay, for 250 grand you'd be wanting a stain built house, eh? No here though. And then you've got the advantage of this trees I was hanging over your head. Because look at that. They're not giving a fuck. Just want to throw it up, bet, and then scarp her. And then you'll never find Caledonian developments again. Oh, he's done a swale here. Look, to pretend that he's collecting all the water. That water was there before he even done that, and that. That water was being collecting there because it's coming off the shale, the bedrock over there. Look at the state of that, man. He's trying to hold it all back by piling all that soil up. But with the wetter weather coming around, he's not going to be able to hold that back much longer. So he's throwing these houses up. Just look at it. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. That's what money does. Corrupts. This is corruption at its finest. And I hope there's an investigation. I hope there's high pigeon. There's no place for you to go. Yeah. Ah, there's a nice tree. But this, I mean, look at this. That's flat tipping. He's just dumped all that there. Just dumped. Now I call that flat tipping. And that's on public land. That's on your land. So remember that, folks. Phone up. Phone up. What is it? Andy Henderson, is it? Phone up and complain. There he is there. Andy Henderson. Phone him up and say, right, get your act together, you heathen. It's no ridiculous, eh? No traffic management. No traffic management whatsoever. He's allowed to block off a main route, an arterial route, for people to get to and from the city centre and that. He's allowed to do that because he's brown envelope. I'd like to see the planning application. I'd like to see what you had to do for this. And I'll tell you, somebody's enjoying a nice hot holiday somewhere for this. Look at that. You see all the pipes there? Why are they all there? Ah, the way up. You see that? So really, if you want the coldest, wettest, dampest house in Dundee, this is a place to come. This is where you'll get it. There's the facade up there. We'll just walk up and see the facade. Look at that. And it goes for that tinfoil structure there. There's all your wood. There's all your next houses. 250 grand's worth. I don't think so. There's not even 250 grand's worth on this Hale development. What a joke. What a joke. And he gets away with it. He's getting away with it. God help the people who buy these houses. God help them. For £250,000. Wow. Look, suckers. Look at the back here. You see that? You see that? This is just a joke. This is a joke. There's no 250 grand's worth on this Hale development. No, there's no. Jesus. It's a joke. And look, they're putting an entrance right next to a main road. I'll tell you, that's going to be a safety issue. There's him again. That's the guy to phone. Phone him. Tell him what you think. Look at that. They've put these gabions up. They're not even done right. Look. They're all buckled in nothing. Look. That's ridiculous. That's haphazard. He's got somebody, a job, YTS, is it Youth Training Scheme? Look at the trees. The trees are bending. Look, you can see it. You see that? That's health and safety, man. They're no caring. They're no caring. They just want to get it done and then get to fuck. Leave yous to deal with it. So here's your cold, wet, damp house. Look at the brickwork. That's ridiculous, man. Shoddy workmanship. Shoddy. Really shoddy. Look, there's your driveway. Look, more of these pipes. That's because there's going to be a load of water here. It's going to be cascading down this road. And as the wetter climate comes ahead, look, there's not even real brick. They're making you look like brick. It's all that cladding crap. Look. That's ridiculous, man. That's what you call, kind of like, oh, a pricey house. Luxury villa. That's no luxury. That's looking like luxury. So hope you people, well, I've seen all this, look, stuck on with some kind of mastic or glue. Eh? Just pieces of, not even a decent job, just to make it look like it's luxury. That's no luxury. That's a joke. That's what it is. That's what it is. We'll not go any further. And look at the crappy wooden fence. And shite wood. And ridiculous, man. And they get away with that. Because as I say, Dundee is the most corrupt place in the city. I mean, the most corrupt place in Britain. Honestly, they're all on the take. The whole lot of them are feeding for the same trough. I can't get anything done to my wee house. Yet they could if I had a big brown envelope to give them, then I'd have the best house in Dundee. But I'm not like that. Look at that. You see that banking? You can see that banking clearly, folding in on itself. Now that needs to be addressed. There's a tree fell. They've pushed it over the other way. Look, see it? You can see the roots of it, and you can see it laying up the bank. Now this was a wildlife hotspot. And I'll tell you, they can't do anything with this because this is protected. So there better not be a lot of chap doing all these beautiful trees just so they could get sunlight over here. Because you're not going to get any sunlight here. Like I say to you, these are going to be the coldest, wettest, dampest house ever in Dundee. Look at the state of the building. 250 grand, are you kidding me? Nah. There's not, it's like I say, look. It's just jobs worth. It's a job's worth. That's all it is. And he's able to close office. There's no traffic management here. You just got to rely on these traffic lights with the wee ends. And what happens if they fail? Whilst checking on them? There's nobody here. There's no security here. And nobody here at all. Look, leaving all the wood out. So it gets damp and wet. And then it just gets stuck up. But like a paint over it or a butty varnish. But that's what you're getting for 250 grand. There. You see it? That's it. So if you want the coldest, wettest, dampest house in Britain, come here. Bet. 250 grand. Look at that. There's all you're getting. Look. Look, it's not even proper wood. Chipboard. Chipboard. For your money, that's not what I'd be paying. Look, there's the wood there, set out. Not even in storage, and not even a roof over it. Just sat out there, because he doesn't care. He'll be flinging this up, and look at that crap wood, look how thin it is. It's not even a decent size, eh? Pretty pathetic, man. Look at that. That's just out of order, man. That's just right out of order. And these are reef trusses. Now they're balanced just through there, look. So there are going to be bending there. And they'll still put them up. And then thinking them together. And then you're left with a buckled reef. But you don't care it. Because it'll no buckle until it dries out. And what a joke. Dichty Estates, how dare they? How dare they? That really, that disgusts me. They use the Dichty burn, the thing that they're actually tarting a waffy, and to promote it as Dichty Estates, as though it was a good thing. This is not a good thing. Remember, look at the pictures. That's not going to be your house. So you take a picture of that, because that's not going to be your house. Your house is not going to be like that. That's somewhere up on the top of a hill where it gets plenty of sunshine. Down here at the Dichty is just down here, and it's no far from the River Tay, which it empties out into. And what happens is, even in summer, you get the cold air coming right up the Dichty, and it creates a sink. This is like a sink. And this here, we are the trees around it. That's going to create dampness here, coldness and wetness. So it's pretty drastic. Pretty drastic for anybody who buys a house here. Honestly, it's going to be disgusting. Be warned though. Be warned. Be warned. 250,000. Look what you're getting for 250,000. Look, is that not a joke? Even the reefs, look at the reefs, they're not even tiled. It's got that crappy stuff on it. Man. If I was spending 250,000 on a house, I'd be wanting a lot more than I'm getting here. Look at all this waste. It's all crap stuff. Man. Yeah, that's just like a pile of old wood. Man. But that's come off the new builds, because it's only new builds here. So all that crappy stuff, look. That's part of your new house. The butties have no used. Like, is that no ridiculous? Well, folks, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. Ridiculous. Look at the gabions. Look, he's just piled the stuff up behind it. That's not right. That's so the water just goes away. That's how all the things at the front are there. Because this is going to be they've dug right down, as you could see. You can see where they've took it right down. Took all that tree's dropped, and they've just leaned it over. But there's a load of other trees right on the edge here. Pear trees. Pear trees. And I didn't mean a pear tree, I mean a poor tree. It's just my Dundonian accent. But here, 250,000. You want ripped off, you come here. 250 grand's worth. Look at it. That's a joke, man. That is a joke. And this swale, he's just put that in to make it look like. Why has he got a pump there? Pumping all the water out, see? Right, you YouTube people, you get this around to the people who are thinking of buying houses in Dundee, or Dichty Estates, or for Andy Anderson. You go on to them and you say, what are you playing at, man? What kind of joke is that? I give you 250,000 and then you're off to the Bahamas or Ibiza or a wee island somewhere and forget all about us sitting in these cold, wet, damp houses, and I can't stress that enough. That is what I'm telling you. That is what it'll be. Believe me. You want a house here? You want any of these damp houses? Come get it. If you're an Eskimo, you'll feel at home here. Honestly. Or is it an Inuit? If you're an Inuit, you'll feel at home here. But if you like nice comfortable things, luxury things, this is no luxury. I can guarantee you. Where's the clerk of works? Where's the planning? And like, what's signed off on these?